it's not a face cam.
Scheduled for, it won't be, 4:30. Live in 6 minutes. So it's going live. But he has to click live usually.
If it's scheduled for that, then he's just...
What if he's like...
It's good.
What if someone's in... What if someone got in the studio?
Who's back there? Is it Paul? Paul?
Whoever's back there, shoot us up on a... Shoot us a text on whatever that app is called. Sling, yeah. Because
Sling it up.
maybe he's out of studio and he's just like 420.
Oh, he texted back.
Oh. Oh, you're like... Oh.
Hello, Big Blue fans, and welcome to another day of baseball. Today's matchup features the Swampscott Big Blue facing the Gloucester Fishermen. My name is Malad Sass, and I'm down here at the Frank D. Felice Diamond with George Spelios. George, this is a hugely anticipated game. How are we feeling today?
Yeah, what a game, Malad. Swampscott coming off a 9-game win streak. Wins this week against Marblehead and Winthrop in Gloucester, one of the hottest teams in, frankly, Division III right now with a record of 14-1. Malad, this is a huge game. Their first meeting this year did not fall the Big Blues' way as it was 7-0 the Fishermen. So the Big Blue are looking to come back, hopefully grab the win today and climb on top of the NEC conference.
They definitely are. Talking around to all the kids today, all the people on the team, Michael Collins, Connor Chiarello, Jamie Ford, Chase Guthius, and just the rest of the baseball boys. They're excited for the game. It's a must-win game. Winner of this game, I think, wins the NEC, so this game is definitely has a lot of stakes to it. Gloucester looks like on the mound to start today. They're going to have Nico Alves. He bats third in the order, and his number is 29, while on the mound today for the Big Blue is their ace, Jamison Ford, number 3. It's going to be a great pitcher matchup. We're excited.
It certainly is, Malad. The lineup for the Big Blue today.
Starting at catcher is Michael Collins. Pitching, Jamison Ford. At first base is Dylan DiFilippo. Second base is Luke Tardif. Third base is Aiden Brown. Shortstop is Caden Ross.
In left field, we have the sophomore Tommy Cuddle. Center field, Connor Chiarello. And in that right field position, number 5, Chase Guthius. Talking about Chase for a second, me and Malad were fortunate enough to get out to that Marblehead game away, and the boys pulled out with a big win. That's 2-0 this year, and Chase Guthius threw a hell of a game, Malad. Take me through what his confidence must be now coming off a Monday game pitching like that, but also Tuesday yesterday against Winthrop hitting with, I believe, 3 hits and 5 RBIs.
I mean, yeah, Chase is hot right now. It's a little nice when you get to beat your rivals, and we smacked our rivals. It wasn't even really a competition, so Chase really just owned them there, and he started off hot there. He continued it with Winthrop because that's just how baseball works. You get on a streak and you just keep going. So hopefully he can do it today against Gloucester. Something to note is that the Big Blue are on a 9-game winning streak. Once again, as I said before, this game has a lot of stakes as it's for the NEC. Winner of this will win the NEC this year. So we're excited for that.
Yeah, me and Malad were going to Marblehead, hoping to maybe teach that outfielder to touch home plate. And we would have, but Marblehead didn't score a single run, 6-0 Swampscott, so didn't have the chance to teach him just to stay calm when you hit a home run. Guys on our team like Michael Collins and Caden Ross know that feeling oh so well. So
yeah, we've been there, done that. So we know how the drill works. Hopefully next time we get to go to a Marblehead game, which I don't think will be anytime soon, we can teach them how we do it here at Swampscott.
Yep.
We will apologize a little bit for the start of the broadcast there. We did not know we were live, but we're locked in now and we're ready.
Get some authentic talk right there. what goes on between us and our producers back up in the studio.
It looks like the umps are talking with the coaches currently as both teams reside at their dugouts, and looks like play is going to start shortly. We'll step aside until the boys take the field.
All right, we'll take you back down here to the Frank D. Felice Diamonds. Gloucester boys are hyped and pumped up as they're going to the batter's going to walk up to the plate here momentarily as the Big Blue are taking the field.
It's going to be a good day for baseball. The weather is looking nice. It's not too cold, but it's not too warm, just right temperature. No rain in the forecast. It rained a little bit, drizzled earlier as I was walking out of school around, I don't know, like 1 o'clock, but field conditions are fine. And we're ready for this game as Jamison Ford starts to warm up for the Big Blue. And boy, when we see him on the mound, do we get excited.
We do, and as I look down the line here at first baseman, Dylan DiFilippo, kid's batting .500 this season. What a stat to produce. I mean, he has been on fire, not only hitting-wise, but also at that first base position. And he highlights himself with his gameplay. I don't really have to talk about it. You'll see it today against Gloucester, and you've seen it all season long.
Talk about a nice kid as well. I mean, he's great. He's awesome. Yeah, I think we have to check him. He's just way too hot right now. I mean, I don't know how someone's going to stop him.
I will say he lacks in senior assassin.
Oh, man.
But that's about it right now. Aiden Brown, our third baseman, committed to SMU for academic reasons, not baseball. Possibly recreational baseball there, but SMU has a good squad themselves. Could use a third baseman, though.
Looks like play is going to start here as Collins throws it down towards Tardif and Ross, and stepping up to plate for the Gloucester Fishermen is Lucas Albano, number 1. We're excited. Let's start.
We are excited. I will say I like the Gloucester's their uniforms, kind of sleek black, nice red. So that's about all I like about them.
The first pitch from Ford. Outside, and it's a ball. And Albano will start up 1-0 on the count. Ford gets right into the second pitch. It's ripped towards center field. Chiarello backs up, and Chiarello makes the play as expected. Wasn't too stressed out about that, and the Big Blue get their first out very quickly.
Yeah, I will say Connor Chiarello was backing up there, and I was wondering if he was just going to hit the fence, but it's routine for him. He looks good. I mean, especially coming back from not playing his junior year. He looks good his senior year, and he's been good. Up next, number 8, Trey Marone. High pitch is called ball. Marone is Gloucester's catcher today. Ford with the second pitch hit, foul off to the right. 1-1 count, 1 out. Comes the pitch. Called ball. 2-1 count for Ford here. Ford hasn't pitched this weekend except the preview against Marblehead Monday. High pitch, 3-1 count.
Yeah, he closed the game off after Gutierrez had a great showing against Marblehead and just had to seal the deal.
Comes the pitch. Ball 4.
Ouch.
Ouch is right. As the next batter steps up.
Next up to bat is number 29, Nico Alves. I've heard a lot of buzz around Alves' name. He's pitching today for Gloucester. Let's see what he can do at the plate.
I've heard he's either the best or second best hitter behind Dylan DiFilippo. It's interchangeable in the NEC, so we'll see today.
I take Dylan, as the first pitch is a ball. 1-0 count. Ford just needs to find the strike zone here. Just warming up. We're not worried. Ford throws it back towards first base. Marone slides in safely. Still a 1-0 count in this top of the first inning. Big Blue have 1 out. The pitch is popped up towards shortstop. Caden Ross looking to make the play. He does, and he falls down, but he makes the play. That's all that matters. And that's the second out for the Big Blue.
Yeah. Good eye by Ross at that shortstop position. Mr. Automatic. Up next, number 2, Michael Marino, designated hitter, and you can tell as he's looks strong. High pitch, called ball. Gloucester bench keeps on saying no. Ball. 2-0 count. Gloucester's not biting on anything early here. Hit to shortstop. Can they make the play? Caden Ross does. Easy tagger on the base at second. And Swampscott going to the bottom of the first with no deficit.
Great play there by Ross just to get the quick out. Realized that it's already 2 outs. The force is at second. Easily just step on the bag instead of risking a throw to first, even though we know he would make that play. But it's a good sign there for the Big Blue. As we said before, on the mound for Gloucester is number 29, Nico Alves. We'll see what he can do as stepping up to the plate for the Big Blue. As always, number 1, Connor Shirello, the center fielder. As Gloucester warms up here in this bottom of the first, we'll step aside when play resumes. Looks like play is going to resume here, so we'll step back as Connor Chiarello walks up to the plate in this bottom of the first inning, hoping to start the big blue off on the right foot, facing Nico Alves, number 29, the pitcher. Let's see what Chiarello can do. First pitch to Chiarello is fouled over the backstop, out of play. 0-1 count. Second pitch is called strike, and Alves goes up early. Chiarello goes down 0-2 in the count, looking to stay alive here. Quickly right into the next pitch. And Chiarello is retired on 3 pitches. A little off speed there. Be the first out for the Fishermen.
Yeah, I mean, nothing to say about those pitches. Up next, number 9, Michael Collins. Big hitter for Swampscott here, the catcher, best catcher in Division III. Comes the first pitch into the ground. One-0 count here for Collins. Swings at it, goes foul to the right. Looked like it was low as he reached a little down for it, making it a 1-1 count here. Will be interesting to see Nico Alves in his pitcher position, as I've been told that he is the first baseman. I could be wrong about that. We'll see how long he pitches today. Will he go the full 7? High pitch. Michael Collins with kind words, as the count is now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Tied ball game here in the bottom of the first. The pitch is into the ground off the home plate, and Alves, I mean, it's like the baseball's turned into a bouncy ball. 3 out of the 4 pitches at this at-bat have now bounced and gone into an awkward position for the catcher. 3-1 count. Let's see what Collins does with it. Hit to the shortstop. Will he make the play? He does. It's routine. He knew Collins was going to swing on 3-1 and goes right to the shortstop. Could have been awkward, but takes control of it, and they get their second out of the inning.
Next up to bat for the Big Blue is shortstop number 2, Caden Ross. Collins there giving Ross some words of advice after facing Alves. Let's see what Ross can do, one of Big Blue's best hitters. Looking to get on base here. As the first pitch comes in to Ross, and it's awkwardly popped up towards the second baseman. It will be a easy play, and just like that, the first inning is over. Score is 0-0, and we'll move into this top of the second inning. George, that was a really, really, really quick first inning. What can we assess for that? Is this good pitching plays? Is this good fielders? Or we not hitting the ball?
Yeah, well, I think it's both teams. Both innings are at the top and the bottom are both quick. The first inning was quick. I mean, the game started at 4:30. It's been, realistically, it's been, 8 minutes of gameplay. So both teams have shown their strengths in fielding, defense, pitching. And so I think what that tells us throughout the game is whoever's going to come on top is going to be the team that hits better. So it'll be interesting to see how Ford goes into the top of the second and how the rest of the defense takes that pressure that Gloucester has now given them.
I will definitely agree with that. See how they respond to a pretty flawless inning there by Gloucester, but we can do it even more flawless here at
Sure can.
Swampscott. So we'll step aside while Ford warms up in this top of the second inning.
Up to step is number 9, Noah Aolio. Nolan, sorry. Comes the pitch. Called strike. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. Ford with 2 gross pitches to make the count 0-2.
That was nasty.
That was nasty. Gross means good for all the millennials out there. Comes the pitch. Called strike. Backwards K. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. I mean, Ford with some outstanding pitching there.
Next up to bat for the Fishermen is number 6, Jalen Severino. He's pretty tall.
I was thinking that. Big frame, though.
First pitch is a ball. Ford will go down early in the count 1-0. Second pitch comes in. It's high. 2-0 count to Severino. A little off-speed hits Severino, and he will take first base early in this top of the second inning.
It's got to hurt. Up steps number 3, Luke Sala, not related to Mohamed Salah. Yeah, I was talking with the boys today, Jamison Ford and Connor Chiarello, about getting hit by a pitch and how sometimes you just got to take it, and man, it must hurt. Comes the pitch. Hit behind home plate, foul. Sala with a big swing. 0-1 count here. Runner goes, but batter swings. A little bit of maybe miscommunication there. Batter thought he had a good chance. Count is now 0-2 for Sala. Looking to get himself out the hole. Jamie looking to bury him. Hit. It's popped up, and Ford looks like he's going to make the play. He does.
Oh, no. It looked like Ford's leg buckled there. Don't want to assume anything. Hopefully he's okay.
We'll take a second here as the coaches come out onto the field. Ford just walking around on it, taking his time. Looks like he will resume playing here.
We'll say that was a little awkward when he made the play, falling back. His leg kind of buckled, but it's great to see that he feels fine. It's still a fastball, so that's good. The Frank DeFelice Diamond did get very quiet there for a second.
Yep. Ford is a crucial part of this team as anyone. So It's definitely scary when one of your key players goes down like that, but thankfully he's okay.
Next
carry on.
Excuse me, that's on me. Next up to bat is number 11, Cade Francis. First pitch is a strike, and Ford's back and dealing. Great play there, by the way, to get that second out. That was a really tough play.
Watch the steal on first.
He goes. Spelios calls it. Collins throws it down. I guess he's out. Oh, no, he's not. I thought he did. I jumped the gun. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Wow. Uno reverse card. And he got him.
He got him. I don't see what happened. We sat back like thinking like he didn't get him, but I guess Ump changed his mind and called him out.
Maybe I did look away. We'll have to look back on the broadcast because I was a little disappointed. I thought George had called it, and we had gotten a great little clip there, but he could have slid off the bag because he did look like when he slid, he was a little bit.
I mean, he's a big guy.
He is a big guy.
He's underestimating his weight, so. No, yeah, but it was obvious he was going to steal there. He tried to do it when Luke Sala was up to bat. It was really only a matter of time. Doesn't have the speed that Conestrello has. Their catcher doesn't have the arm that Michael Collins has.
Talk about the cannon.
Talk about the cannon. I said it earlier. Michael Collins is known as the best catcher in Division III. Not just by us, but by the whole division. And man, do I have a privilege to call the next batter. Number 14, Dylan DiFilippo, batting .500 this season.
A little bit above.
A little bit above is Milad, yeah, as I was saying. I mean, this kid can't miss. First baseman. Bottom of the second. As this game's going by quick, Milad. 3 fast half innings. Comes the first pitch. Outside ball. I do believe after talking with Conestrello today, they thought that the pitcher was going to be lefty. Pitch, called strike, 1-1 count. They thought the pitcher was going to be lefty. Gave me some information on why that would be hard for him, to steal, and really for anyone, but we're proven wrong as the pitcher's righty. Dylan with contact. Fly out. It's dropped. Miscommunication. I was calling the fly out, but Gloucester doesn't communicate. The center fielder, left fielder, and shortstop looking at each other. Their hands in their pants. Not sure what they were doing, but Dylan DiFilippo will take it.
Next up to bat for the Big Blue is number 5, Chase Gruthuis. It was a little bit of an awkward hit there in between the gap of the shortstop and the center fielder. We're going to rule it a single. Could be an error, but we like our guys, so we'll go with a single.
We'll go with single.
As Gruthuis shows bunt, he does bunt. He's going to sacrifice himself to get DiFilippo up, as it was a little bit close there. Looked like the first baseman almost came off the bag, but DiFilippo advances to second, and Gruthuis is out, so that will be the first out of this bottom of the second.
Yeah, up next is number 3, Jamison Ford, Milad with a short call there as Chase bunts his first pitch. Smartly done, though, as it advances Dylan DiFilippo to second in scoring position as long as Jamie hits a single here. Swampscott dugout is rowdy today, as they know it's a big matchup. Comes the first pitch, down to the ground. DiFilippo thought of going, but catcher did a good job to block it from going any further behind. It's now been 4 pitches that have spilled either behind or gone off the catcher awkwardly. Can't say it's his fault, nor the pitching going into the ground. Gloucester looking up to clean their play. Comes a pitch hit, popped up to first baseman. Can he make this play? He does. It looked a little awkward as it was drifting off to the left, but he makes a play, and now that's 2 outs for the Big Blue in the bottom of the second, 0-0 ball game.
Gloucester gets their second out there. As next up to bat is number 10, Luke Tardif, the second baseman, with DiFilippo threatening there in scoring position at second, looking to get a single, get something in the gap, and get the first run for the Big Blue here early. As Alves looks at DiFilippo there at second, the pitch comes in, it's high. Count is 1-0. Pitch comes in, it's outside, 2-0 count to Tardif. Third pitch is called a strike. Alves fighting back here. Leave the count at 2-1. Pitch gets in there, and just like that, Nico Alves brings the count back to even, 2-2. Tardif just has to stay alive here, see what he can do in this bottom of the second with 2 outs as pitches in the ground. Good stop there by the catcher, and the count is full. The 3-2 pitch by Alves is in there. Tardif doesn't like it. And that will be the third out for the Fishermen, and will end the bottom of the second inning. So we will move into the third. Still tied 0-0. Fast-paced game. George, what did you think about that call?
That was an interesting call. I'm not one to call out a ref or ump, but I mean, if Tardif has chest hairs, that shaved him off. That's all I'll say.
I mean, the bright side, at least he doesn't have to buy a razor now.
Doesn't have to buy a razor, exactly. Tardif definitely didn't like the call. He was visibly frustrated, as I think we all were. You can't let that affect you.
Adversity. Glad to see Ford is doing just fine now. And looks like play is going to resume here really quickly, as Collins has already thrown it down as we speak.
Up next steps number 11, Cade Francis, first baseman for the Fishermen. Looking to reel in some runs, pun intended. Fast pitch outside is called ball. Hit to shortstop. Ross, can he make the play? He doesn't. Collins behind first baseman to make up for the spill. But Francis will advance to first. I mean, it was an awkward position there. You thought the third baseman was going to get it, and it just pops up to Ross, and it's, he's got to make a hell of a throw to get it to first.
Yeah, we will record that as a single. It's a really tough play, so Francis gets on. His next up to bat is number 4, Nash Marshall. We'll note last time the Big Blue played Gloucester, this is directly from the Baseball Boys, they said in the third inning is when Gloucester started to pour it on and get hot. So hopefully this will be different, as the first pitch to Marshall comes in. Shows bunt, it's popped up and out of play. 0-1 count.
Yeah, hoping you're not cursing us here, that little bit of information, but We'll see.
Another bunt is shown. Marshall pulls away and count is 1-1. With Francis standing there at first base. Thrown back, and he slides in there safe. I was just about to say that he's getting a little edgy there on his lead. Ford does not play. It's popped up. Ford makes the play. The bunt attempt does not work. And that will be the first out for the Big Blue here in this top of the third inning.
One out for the Big Blue as up steps number 1, Jude Schroeder. Schroeder. I don't know. German, maybe. It's a Z. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, called strike, 0-1 count. Oh, sorry. Number 1 is Lucas Albano. Jude Schroeder is playing in the field but not hitting. That's our mistake. He's just down the order. Ford goes back to first. Pickoff attempt is unsuccessful. Shout out Jude Schroeder, though. We like the unique names. 0-1 count. Second pitch is called strike. A little high, but we'll take it. 0-2 count. Ford's dangerous in this position. Inside pitch. Surprised the ump didn't call that a strike based off Tardis at bat. We'll leave that to be discussed. Comes the pitch, runner goes, but batter swung, gets a piece of it. That was going right down the middle, so smartly done by the batter.
Great to see here. The ump requests 3 balls, and he gets 3 balls. Shout out coaching for Swampscott.
Coach Raff off to the left of us. Played at FSU, his alma mater. Don't know what division that's in. Maybe the ACC. I could be wrong about that.
Pretty sure it is the ACC.
Yeah, we all know Syracuse is the best school in the ACC. As the pitch comes in, hit to right field. Can Gruthius make the play? He does! Wow. What a catch! Runner has to tag up to first. He doesn't make that successfully, but Gruthius with a catch of his life. I mean, he plays football, and it shows it there as he makes a hell of a heave to catch that ball.
Yeah, that's a great play there by Gruthius. Great tracking. Runner went because he thought it was going to drop, so he had to go all the way back to first base as Albano will go with back-to-back flyouts, and next up to bat is number 8, Trey Marone. First at bat, he walked. 2 outs here. Ford throws it over his head. He has to duck. 2 outs here in this top of the third. Runner stands at first base. As the pitch comes in, it's called strike. 1-1 count.
It's a good pitch.
Ford is wheeling and dealing. Pitch is called a ball. Interesting call there.
Yeah, Ford now has pitched 36 pitches to 19 strikes, 10 batters faced.
Another ball called, and the count is 3-1. Strike is called there. It was a little low, and Marone does not like it, and the count is full. 3-2 with 2 outs. 0-0 game in this top of the third. Ford off speed misses, and Marone walks for the second time.
Up next, number 29, Nico Alves, the pitcher. Made contact on his first at-bat with the pop-out. Collins calling for a shift. 2 outs. Ford looking to clean up. A little mess on first and second base. High pitch. Again, this is the inning where Gloucester slipped away in their previous meeting, so Swampscott looking to come out of the third, top of the third, unbeaten. Uncalls time. Strike. Fastball right down the middle. 1-1 count here for Ford. 2 outs, 0-0 top of the third. Hit to right field. Can Gruthius make the play? He can. Gruthius, 2 opportunities, and he takes them. 2 outs by the right fielder. Some prolific gameplay by him so far as he carries on his fantastic week. Malott, I got a little nervous there. That top of the third, they had a run on first, second. Take me through what it must mean to now Ford, Collins, and the rest of the team to go into the bottom. Tied still at 0-0.
It's a great feeling there as Chase's grandparents applaud him for 2 great outs in that inning. It's a great feeling because looking back at the last game, that's when the Big Blue kind of fell apart, and they got through it even though Gloucester tried to threaten with men on first and second. But we have the faith in Ford, and he does great pitching, and he did a great job there getting the Big Blue out. Gruthius with great catches and just all around a good positive result, I'd say, in the top of the third. Is we hope the Big Blue can do something here in this bottom of the third, get some runs on the board.
Faith in Ford, I like that.
Let's print it out on a t-shirt.
Yeah, if anyone's watching, if they do some print, I'm sure we have a lot of quotes. We wouldn't mind a t-shirt or two. Can make some good money off that.
Next up to bat for the Big Blue is the DH, Sam Barron. We'll note a little different in the lineup as Isaiah Barres is usually batting there, but he suffered an injury, he told me himself, in the ankle against Winthrop, a line drive. Unfortunate play. Sam Barron will take the spot. First pitch is a ball, and it goes behind the plate. Aiden Brown grabs it. I feel like he's always doing that. Like, so the next pitch is high. I feel like every time Aiden Brown's on deck, the balls are always going behind the plate. 2-0 count here to Barron. Swing and a miss. Be the first strike there for Alves, leaving the count at 2. Another pitch is right down the middle, and Alves once again evens up the count at 2-2. And 3 straight strikes, and Barron is retired, and that'll be the first out for the Fishermen there in this top of the third.
Yeah, up steps number 16, Aiden Brown, the third baseman. AB at AB. Aiden Brown at bat.
Yeah.
It all makes sense. Comes the first pitch. Swing behind home plate. It's foul. Can the tree make a play? It doesn't. Misses. Swing and a miss, making the count 0-2. Swampscott down early here with 1 out already.
A little late there by Aiden Brown. Just got to swing a little earlier.
Find his groove. Third pitch comes in. Hit to center field. Makes the play. Good piece by AB. But routine in the end for the center fielder.
Good play there by Jalen Severino, the center fielder, is next up to bat. Top of the order, number 1, Connor Shirello. Let's see what he can do here in this bottom of the third with 2 outs. Fast-paced game. First pitch is a ball as Shirello in his first outing struck out. Count is 1-0. Now the count is 2-0 to Shirello. Alves has went down 2-0 a couple times now this game, but seems to throw strikes right away as he repeats that pattern again, and it's 2-1 count to Shirello. Pitch is high, and the count is at 3-1. A hitter's favorite count. Pitch is high, and Shirello will walk. That's dangerous.
Might as well call it a double. Let's hope he had second base in a second. Surely a steal as up steps number 9, Michael Collins. I had a conversation with someone in school today about possibly playing baseball, and man, would he have been a good DH, Sam Moscoso. Big bombs back in Little League. He did have a home run. Comes the pitch. Hits Collins, and he wears it as he's going to run to first base, and Shirello advances to second.
It's a little bit of an awkward pitch. A lot of off-speed there. But
off-speed that was definitely off. Collins runs back now as he's pinch run by number 21.
21, 27, I think.
27, Jack Pavey. Yeah. 27, sorry, Jack Pavey.
Next up to bat is number 2, Caden Ross, the shortstop. Gloucester taking a second as it looks like their pitcher might be in a little discomfort.
It looks like his calf, maybe a cramp or some discomfort. We'll take a second. Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to maybe work out a knot.
We hope that he's okay. We'll note Sam Moscoso hit that home run against me when I was on the Cubs back in Little League. I cried that day. Hit a grand slam inside the park. Don't know how he did it, but he did it.
You'll probably hear him talking.
Play will resume here. Good to see that Nico Alves is okay. And men on first and second here for Ross with 2 outs. Similar to Gloucester's top of the third inning. So let's see if the Big Blue can actually get some runs in. Ross in his first outing popped up. As the first pitch comes in, it's high, and the count is 1-0. The pitch is extremely high. The strike zone is not that high. 2-0 count to Ross.
It's definitely not that high. It's been a couple of those today. I've already mentioned it, but I'm going to stop saying a couple. There's been a lot of those today where the ball's kind of going wild.
I think it's because Ross is intimidating. Kind of looks like Victor Wembanyama maybe up there.
Probably.
So as the next pitch comes in, fouled back out of play, and 2-1 will be the count.
Almost hit the bird. Don't know if that's good luck or bad luck. Couldn't possibly be good.
The pitch comes in, it's low, and 3-1 count to Ross. Big Blue are threatening here with men on first and second. And oh boy, look who's up next.
Yeah, if he gets to that, number 14, Dylan DiFilippo, Mr. 500.
Time is called by Ross playing mind games there with Alves. Still 3-1 count. Still no runs have been scored in this game here in this bottom of the third. Pitch comes in. It's low, and Ross will walk. 3 straight Big Blue batters have gone on base, and wow, look who's up.
Base is loaded. Dylan DiFilippo is up. There's a man to hit these guys home. It's him. Batting 500, as we said, at his first at bat. Mr. 500, the electrician, whatever you want to call him, he'll take it. 2 outs, though. Can Gloucester close out the bottom of the third? First pitch, high, called ball. I will say the dugout is doing a good job of bringing the energy, making the pitcher maybe a bit more on his toes than he has to be. Second pitch, hit off to the left of us.
Heads up, Little League. They're good.
Goes into the Little League field, and hopefully, or they are good, but we'll say none of them looked up and tried to catch it, which may be for the better. 1-1 count now for the Big Blue for DiFilippo. Pitch off speed down the first base line. It bounces off him, but he's going to make the play. You know, Milad, he got fortunate there. He got fortunate there because he had no clue where that ball went after it hit his chest, and he's maybe more on the fortunate side of being able to make that play, and that stinks.
Fortune wasn't on our side that time, but some signs of life there for the Big Blues. We'll head into this top of the fourth. Still a 0-0 game. Good pitching battle. Great job fielding. This play is going to resume here as the Fisherman DH is going to step up to play. Grounded on his first at bat, number 2, Michael Marino. Ford has pitched 43 pitches with 23 strikes, so looking good here in this top of the fourth. As the first pitch comes in, and it's a strike. 0-1 count to Marino. Second pitch comes in. It's grounded towards shortstop Caden Ross. Can he make the play? Throws it down. DiFilippo with a good catch and quick first out there on 2 pitches for the Big Blue.
Up next, number 9, Nolan Aiello. First pitch is down low. While the score is 0-0, it has been an interesting game with both teams having runners on base at times. First, second, third, bases loaded, 2 men on. Hit down the line. Can Aiden Brown make the play? He does! Aiden Brown with a throw across the field, and he makes the play for 2 outs. Routine for the boys.
It is. That's another 2 pitches and another out. 4 pitches, 2 outs. As next up to bat is number 6, Jalen Severino, who's got hit by the pitch in his first at bat forward with a strike, and this one might be quick. Hopefully. Nope, no announcer's jinx. I take it back.
Thank you.
Second pitch is a ball. 1-1 count to Severino. Pitch is grounded towards Aiden Brown. Can he make the play? Of course. And that will be the 3rd out. And was it 3 pitches? Might have been 2 or 3. I don't know.
I think it was maybe 4 pitches. Wait, you're talking about that batter?
That batter.
That batter may have been 2, but in all, maybe 5 pitches or 4.
Well, if he was 2, in all, it would have been 6 pitches because the first 2 were 2 pitches.
2 guys. So we'll call it 6 pitches. We'll call it the even 6.
It's either 6 or 7.
Either way, 6 or 7. Pause for that.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. Aiden Brown there. Talk about him. The highlight at the bottom or the top of the 4th. I mean, Gloucester have they've been batting for maybe a couple minutes this game. I mean, they haven't been out there a whole lot. I mean, Swampscott have made quick work of them.
Yeah,
and Aiden Brown there.
3 straight groundouts. I mean,
exactly.
Shortstop, third base.
Here comes the rain.
Oh no.
Me and Malott are witches, so we'll melt away if we get too wet. Rain, Ray, go away. I don't know the rest of it.
We'll say I checked the weather. I thought it wasn't going to rain, but you never know. So we enter this bottom of the 4th inning. Score still is 0-0.
Up steps number 5, Chase Guthius, who made those 2 really great catches earlier on in the game. He ground out in his first at-bat. Looking to continue on his not just fabulous game, but fabulous week of games. First pitch is into the ground. Second pitch hit to right field. It's in the gap. It will drop as he rounds first, going to second. He's out. Gloucester makes the play with a hell of a throw by the right fielder.
Guthius tries to stretch it into a double, and he gets caught. That is very unfortunate. Call that, I don't know, I think it's a single, and
whatever it is, it's unlucky. It's unfortunate.
Next up to bat is number 3, Jamison Ford. 1 out here. Pitch comes in. It's a strike. That just kind of takes a little life out of the Big Blue there.
It does.
Coming off a great inning, half inning, excuse me, and then that was a great start, but so the second pitch is a ball. It's 1-1. We'll bounce back, hopefully. A little pitcher matchup here. Ford popped out in his first at-bat. Another pitch is down in the dirt. 2-1 count to Ford. Pitches in the dirt again. It's becoming a common theme. 3-1 count.
Loves the dirt. Can't blame him.
As the pitch comes in, Ford fouls it back, and the count is full at 3-2. Pitch comes in, Ford rips it towards center field. And it's a great catch by the center fielder. It's been a great plays in the outfield today for both Gloucester and Swampscott, and that will be the second out.
I mean, it's just, it hurts a little bit, you know? It hurts. Up next, number 10, Luke Tardif. The second baseman, backwards can his first at bat. First pitch, strike. Second pitch is swing and a miss, low pitch. Into the ground a little bit. 1-2 count for Tardif here, looking to battle back. Inside pitch. 2-2 count. 1 away from full. Also 1 away from being out. Depends what the pitch is here. High pitch. Inside too. Full count. Pitch is hit to the second baseman. Can he make the play? He will. Pretty routine bottom of the 4th inning for Gloucester. There was some scare at times, Malad, but Big Blue unfortunate not to put some runs on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, great plays there by Gloucester. I'm going to have to cough 1 second. That was from all the dust that's getting in from the pitcher, throwing it in the dirt, and it's coming our way, but excuse me.
Purposeful.
As I was saying before, yeah, Gloucester had some great plays there in the field. Big Blue are getting hot, though. Unfortunate there for Tardif to ground out, but it was 3-2 count. At least he went down swinging. As we move into this top of the 5th, the score is still 0-0, so it really is a pitching battle. Just going to see who wants it more towards the end. Once again, this game is for the NEC. Huge implications. It's not officially for the NEC, but it basically is for the NEC just because they're the top 2 teams in the running, and season is getting, I think we're more than halfway, or is it halfway exactly?
More
I'm
than
not
halfway,
too sure.
more than halfway.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
As Gloucester's next up to bat is number 3, Luke Sala. Not related to Mo Salah. I know we already said that before. You just have to make sure on the broadcast.
Shout out Mo Salah, though.
First pitch comes in from Ford, and it's fouled behind the backstop. Tree makes the play this time.
Yeah.
0-1 count to Salah. Pitches a ball. It's 1-1. Ford does not like the call. Does his little smirk. Pitch is hit towards Aiden Brown, the man of the hour. Makes the play. And that's the first out right there for the Big Blue.
You heard it correct. That's the GOAT. 3 plays that he's made now in the past 2 innings. Showing that arm off that he has. Up next, number 11, Cade Francis. He had a single at his first at-bat. The first baseman for the G-men. Comes a pitch hit off to the right. This time the Bush makes the play. Oh, 1 count, 1 out. Comes the pitch into the ground. Wow. Tough pitch. Pitch, strike. 1-2 count. Ford looking for his third. Low pitch, called ball, 2-2 count, 1 out. Top of the 5th. I mean, this game is flown by in my mind. Swing and a miss. Ford with some gross off speed. Gets some swinging, and Francis goes back to the dugout, hanging his head.
2 outs there for the Big Blue in this top of the 5th. Next up to bat is number 4, Nash Marshall. He popped out in his first outing. As George said before, this game is flying by as the first pitch is inside and high. It's a ball. It's been an hour if we count starting it at 4:30. I'm not sure if it started around the dot, and we're already in this top of the 5th. Next pitch is hit towards the gap. Drops in that right field second baseman gap, and Nash will get a single.
Yeah. Some signs of life there from Gloucester. As up steps number 1, top of the order, Lucas Albano. Either or. Sorry if we pronounce your name wrong. He had a fly out. Trent says fly out. We'll see what happens. Man on first, tingling his fingers. Not sure why. Pitch is called strike. Goes back to first. Is unsuccessful. Pitch, inside ball. Ford upset with himself there. Pitch called ball. 2-1 count. Pitch into the ground, 3-1 count. Ford with 3 straight balls. 2 outs, looking to capitalize here. Kid says throw a strike, and we sure hope he is. Goes back to first for the pickoff. Doesn't get it. Pitch is hit, popped up to Tardif, the second baseman. Can he make the play? He does. Swampscott walk off again as Collins says to Barron, batter up next, that we're in this, we're here. get on base, and hopefully they'll get him home.
Great play there by Tardif. Retires the fisherman who they got another man on base. Could have been threatening there, but they don't. So we don't have to worry about that. Moving into this bottom of the 5th. As George said, Barron is going to be up. George, it's been a close game. Great pitching from both. What do we need to see from the Big Blue here to try to eke out the victory?
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten them on base. We got them up first, second, and third, and now you got to hit them home, right? It doesn't matter if you got base loaded. If you don't hit them home, nothing matters. Doesn't count. So making sure we get our runs in, making them count, and racking up some points to pull ahead here in the bottom of the 5th is crucial for the Big Blue.
That is straight facts.
Straight facts.
As looks like Nico Alves is still on the mound. Both pitchers have been on the mound the whole entire game because both pitchers are wheeling and dealing. Score is still 0-0. Some great defense both ways. Ump wants to get the game going as looks like we'll resume play here soon. As Sam Barron steps up to the plate, the DH in his first at-bat, he struck out, looking to start the Big Blue off on a good note in this bottom of the 5th. Looking for the first run of the game for either team. Barron is young, he is a sophomore. Pitcher as well. His first pitch by Alves comes in, swing and a miss by Barron. Just a teeny bit late there. 0-1 count to Barron. Make that 0-2. And he's in a hole early.
Come on, Sam.
Alves with the 0-2 pitch. It's a little high. Called ball. 1-2 count to Barron. Pitch is called ball. 2-2 count to Barron. Pitch is popped up towards the third baseman. Can he make the play? And he does. First out for Gloucester. Good fight there by Barron at the end.
Yeah, up steps the third baseman, DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year. Aiden Brown, number 16. Fly out at his first at bat. Looking to make a difference here.
Let's go, AB.
First pitch is low, called ball. Swing and a miss from Aiden Brown. 1-1 count. Hits the bat. It may have hit his fingers. I don't know. He sat back a little awkwardly there.
Yeah, I think that was the knob.
Vibrations may have hurt his hands. I was going to say, it would hurt to hit his fingers. 1-2 count. I got to tell you, that dip. Give me some of that dip on my chip because, god damn, that ball was gross. What a pitch.
Off speed there, gets the second out for the Fishermen. And 2 outs there, but next up to that is Conestierello. He struck out and walked. so far today, looking to get on base for the Big Blue. This pitch comes in. It's in the dirt. 1-0 count.
There we go, one. Come on, C.
Nico Alves seems to have a special connection with the dirt. As the pitch comes in, it's in the dirt again. That's 2-0 count, as I said.
Here we go, Connor.
2-0 count to Chiarello here in this bottom of the 5th inning with 2 outs and called strike. Make that a 2-1 count. Something to note across Big Blue Athletics. I think everyone's playing Gloucester today. The boys and girls tennis are playing Gloucester. Softball's playing Gloucester. Boys baseball, as I hope you would know, is playing Gloucester if you're watching this. If not, then newsflash, we're playing Gloucester. It's a 3-1 count to Chiarello as that pitch was a ball. And it's high, and he walks again.
Walk him down.
That's dangerous.
There we go, Mikey. That's tough.
Up steps number 9, Michael Collins.
Here we go.
Can he make a difference here for the Big Blue? He's the man to do it. Still a tied game here. I told my mom we may be home late. First pitch is down low. Connor Chiarello is going to steal for second, but really just walking as it's spilt. High catcher. Right down to our table. We got a good front row seats there.
I mean, I would have made that play there, but I'm not a Gloucester player, so.
Exactly. We could have made the play, but obviously we're not Gloucester fans. As I was saying,
Come on, Mike.
told my mom maybe the game may go to extra innings. Hold off on dinner till 8 maybe. You do have a runner on second now, and Collins hit him home. Called strike. Maybe the frame of someone who's 6 foot. 1-1 count.
Here we go, Michael.
High pitch. There it is.
Mike.
Collins ducks down.
There we go, Don. Come on, Mike.
Down low, and Collins has a swing at it. I was about to say into the dirt, but man, it looked like he was maybe more of a golf swing there rather than a baseball swing.
Does
As it
play
counts
golf?
now. Yeah, he does play golf. He's pretty good at it. Wouldn't bet against him there of that swing. 2-2 count now, 2 outs. 2-2-2. Lucky number for anyone out there. Off speed, Collins gets contact. It's up to the right. Can they make the play for the out? He does. The pitcher comes from the mound to the dugout, makes the play, and Big Blue and Gloucester still tied, heading into the top of the 6th. Vlad, these games get long when there's not a lot of action on the scoreboard. Tell me how the boys can stay mentally focused and stay ready for really anything that could happen heading into the 6th and 7th here.
Yeah, I mean, they just got to keep relying on their defense and pitching, and they're doing great in that aspect, and they just got to keep it up, and the bat will eventually find its way for the Big Blue. They've been threatening, so they're really awfully close. They just really need to get that run home. As you said before, they've been on third, they've been on second, they've been on first. So we'll see what they can do there.
No, I will say, I was looking at the umpire. He's standing like 6 feet from the plate, 7 feet from the plate, whatever. And if I'm him, I'm a little scared. You never know when a pitch is going to go wild. And I know I'm not a baseball player, and I trust forward, but I'm just saying, like, he lets loose on one and it loses his grip. It's a wet day out here. I mean, could have head right to the ump's head. So maybe standing like 20 feet off to the left, unless you got your gear on.
That would not work, I don't think, but maybe that's why you didn't play baseball.
Just saying. That's why I didn't play. That's a fastball coming at you. I don't want to get hit. That's why my best friend Fence and me have a good time watching from the sideline.
Yeah. Pre-game interview with Fence today. Asked him, how are you so consistent? How do you do it? He just said he put the work in early on in his career, and he's just been thriving ever since. His looks like play is going to resume here as next up to bat for Gloucester is the catcher, number 8, Trey Marone. He's had 2 at-bats and he's walked twice, so it's good and bad. He wants to get some action, but he's also gotten on base, so you can't complain. This top of the 6th inning starts with a 0-0 score. First pitch is down low. 1-0 count to Marone. Swing and a miss. Almost lost his helmet.
Walking away from the plate there, I mean.
1-1 count to Marone. He's mean mugging us.
Let's go forward. Here we go, 3.
Swing and a miss. Straight heat. It's a 1-2 count there for Ford now, looking to get his 3rd strike and get the first out of this top of the 6th inning.
Collins there just threw it a little bit over him. Testing his height maybe. Seeing how, high Jamie can really jump.
In the dirt. Collins with a good stop, looking around. Happy that the ball isn't orangish dirt color, because then it would be camouflage. Count is 2-2 to Marone. This pitch comes in here from Ford. Grounded towards third baseman Aiden Brown. Can he make the play? Wow, and he does! Aiden Brown from his knees gets up, makes the play. Can't forget Dylan DiFilippo with the scoop. First out for the Big Blue.
Aiden Brown, I mean, the kid is DPOY. What can he not do? I mean, he's on his knees, making all the plays, and I mean, he goes from his knees to standing up with
ease.
Maybe a better pop time than Collins. As up steps number 29, the pitcher Nico Alves. First pitch is down low again. Ford just needs to find his groove. As we were saying, Aiden Brown, or is it Jalen Brown? Because, man, is he good at it.
The thing that he does.
The thing that he does. Hit to center field. Can Torello make the play? He will. The tennis team showed some gas. Maybe it was gone, but there's a reason they play tennis, not baseball. They don't know when a ball's gone.
We'll say it wasn't really that close, but we can get their hopes up a little bit, as that's the second out of the inning. And next up to bat is DH number 2, Michael Marino. He's grounded out on 2 at-bats. 2 outs here in this top of the 6th, as he got a little scared there. I would be scared too. Ford throws pretty hard.
Oh my God, were his exact words, and I don't blame him. I've talked about it before. I don't want to be in that batter's box.
A little off speed there. Freezes Marino, and it's a 1-1 count.
2 outs, just 1 more for the Big Blue.
Another off speed hit towards Ford. He's going to run and make the play. That's 3 outs. And that's Marino's 3rd ground out, which is unfortunate. But Big Blue make the play, heading into this bottom of the 6th. Stellar defense today, George.
Yep, really has been. I mean, Swampscott all season has, been, inconsistent towards the beginning, but really found their groove, and it shows in their 9-game win streak. And I will say this performance has been one of their better defensive displays, if not the best. 0-0 ball game, and the offense has clicked at times, but hasn't fully gotten across that finish line, and that's what they're going to be looking to do here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's no better man to do it than number 2, Caden Ross, who's going to be up at bat here.
Let's go, bud. Come on now. Come on. Get us started here. Let's go.
We'll say we haven't had extra innings this season to announce, and man, would that be electric.
Be our first rookie
Debut.
rookie debut, announcing, whatever you want to say, and extra innings. Does that change our approach?
If anything, it's more intense. We get hype. The viewers get some more entertainment, hopefully. Not just from us, but from the game. Steps Caden Ross. Had a pop out, a walk, looking to go against the tide here and figure it out. Alves pitched 76 pitches to 40 strikes, a solid performance today by him. First pitch is hit through the gap, and Ross is going to get to first. Just as I was saying, strong strike through the middle of the first baseman and second baseman as he gets to first, and that's the start that Big Blue needed.
Oh boy. Hold your remotes. Dylan DiFilippo's up. Frost stands at first base. Dylan locked in. You could tell by his face. This bottom of the 6th. Big Blue looking for their first run. And just the first run of the game in general. And it gets past the catcher, and Ross rounds a little awkward. I'm sorry. I kind of stumbled on my words there because I don't know what was
all right.
going
A
on.
lot just happened.
Ross got to second, rounded second. I don't know why.
I think it's because the third baseman actually came over here to get the ball, and so no one was on third, so he thought maybe he could peel off, get to third, but third baseman made sure he didn't.
It's good stuff there by George. 1-0 count to DiFilippo. Already a man in scoring position. I was going to say that Alves is still on the mound for Gloucester. As the pitch comes in, it's high, 2-0 count. The dugout is alive for Swampscott. Shout out the fan section behind us.
All of 2. The 2 most important, though. Will Rowe, football player, walking off to the right there.
2-0 pitch is fouled towards the Little League field. Heads up. No one's there. That's good. Count is 2-1. A single would do the Big Blue wonders right now, and I'm seeing a gap right now. That right field, right over the first baseman's head. Let's
Looks good.
See if Dylan can do it.
He's done it before. We've seen it twice, I think, now this season. He's gone down that line. Hey, you know what? I hate that because in the MLB, that's a balk, and it's not here. And I don't understand it, man. Like, it's pitcher just can step off the mound, take a second, and screw that, man.
The 2-1 pitch to DiFilippo. Off speed, in there, a little outside. He called to the strike. Unfortunate. It's a 2-2 count. Parents do not like it. Time is called. DiFilippo has to adjust his leg pad or foot pad or whatever you want to call it. I call it drip.
Drip. Can he play? And he can. He answered that question a long time ago.
A 2-2 count in this bottom of the 6th inning. No outs, though. Pitch is down in the dirt. DiFilippo signals to Ross to stay at second. And the count is full.
Go, Dylan. Here we go, Dylan.
Has to protect the plate here no matter what, anything. As the 3-2 pitch comes in from Alves. It's down in the dirt. DiFilippo walks. And the Big Blue have men on first and second with no outs here in this bottom of the sixth. And I think the coach is coming out to talk to Nico Alves.
Let's see what happens here. Could be just a talk to calm him down.
Incoming news, the boys tennis team did not beat Gloucester. I thought they did. Turns out they didn't. That's unfortunate.
I mean, I don't know how. There's close quarters here as the team is right behind them. So. Oh, there is going to be a new pitcher coming in. Number 9. That is going to be Nolan Aiolo.
Aioli, I think.
Aioli. Hey, that's a sauce.
Oh, that might be what I'm thinking of.
I was about to say that sounds like a sauce, and I'm hungry for Chipotle right now. Chipotle aioli. Aioli. Chipotle aioli. That's the sauce I'm thinking about. Man. Right? Yeah, I think you can put anything in front of
This is not
aioli.
a Chipotle plug, by the way.
It can be, though.
If that's how they want to take it,
We're not
there.
sponsored, but me and Milad, we will wear some shirts that sponsor Chipotle.
Once we make it to the big leagues,
Chipotle, give us a platinum card. Give us free Chipotle for the year, and we'll be happy. Gruthius, the Colorado commit, academically.
we'll say Nico Alves had a great game today. I mean, he got through. Basically, I mean, he got to the 6th inning, didn't get any outs, but pitched 78 pitches, 41 strikes, and he kept the Big Blue off the scoreboard, so good for him. His day does come to an end, unfortunately, here in this. Fortunately for us, unfortunately for him, in this bottom of the 6th inning. Play will resume.
Now, this could be risky as Gloucester's introduced something new to the game, a new element that, if it doesn't go well, it could ruin really the rest of the game for them, as we've seen so many times this season with, Stoneham or a team like Winthrop. Gruthius looking now to make the difference for the Big Blue, as he has a man on first, Dylan DiFilippo, and a man on second, Caden Ross. Aiolo. We're going to call him Nolan. Nolan, first pitch, bunt attempt, and it's successful. He sacrifices himself. Hits the ball out of... Runner goes home, and he's safe. Ross is going to be safe at home. Chase Gruthius knocked the ball out of the first baseman's hand as he held it right over the base, and it's legally done so. And Gruthius thought he'd be safe at first, but he's not, but he'll take it as Ross goes home, and DiFilippo is now safe at third. I don't know the terminology, and I don't know if there's any for it, but man, that was crazy. Swampscott 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th, meaning they only need to go half an inning more if they shut them out, knock on wood.
The umps are going to get together here because that was a little bit of an awkward play. Gruthius was just kind of running through the bag, and the second baseman covered for the first baseman who made the play on the bunt, and He just kind of ran through and the ball dropped out of his hand.
But rightfully so. I mean, the kid, you know, he had his foot on the base, but he also had half his body on the base. So, oh, they're going to call it. They're going to keep the call. Sorry.
Yes.
I think what happened was the kid was actually in the path of Guthius' run, so he couldn't possibly have avoided him. So they're going to keep in fault on the second baseman who was just trying to make up for the first baseman, his position.
Next up to bat is number 3, Jamison Ford. He's popped out and flew out. As the first pitch is a ball, just to let anyone at home know if they're confused. The Big Blues score their first one. They're up 1-0. There is one out. Ross advanced from second to home, and then DiFilippo went from first to third. So Big Blue still threatening as DiFilippo is going to steal on a bunt attempt, and Ford didn't get it. DiFilippo's in a pickle. He's out. And that is very, very, very unfortunate.
It's a sour pickle.
It's definitely a sour pickle, not the one that you like.
I mean, some people like them, and that's Gloucester in this case. Man, I mean, you can't blame him. He thought Jamie was going to bunt it. He thought he could sneak his way into home. Now 2 outs.
Yep, 2 outs here as the pitch comes in from Aioli. Nolan fouled back.
Tree makes a great play there. Branch caught it.
1-2 count. Ford looking to stay alive here. 1-0 in this bottom of the 6th. A lot has happened as the pitch comes in, and it's lined right towards shortstop, and he makes the play. Almost hit the ground, but he catches it. It's a line out.
Oh, wow. I mean, it was hit right to him, and he just kind of put his glove down, hoping to scoop it up, but he caught it. And Collins just looked to us. Words of encouragement, trying to get his team hyped up. I mean, they've kept the shutout. Can they do it now? Maud, I have to say, being a defenseman in soccer myself, I know it sounds crazy, but it may be more sweet to end the game on a great defensive display after you shut them out all game rather than maybe walking off, which is a crazy thing to say, but it's sweet when you get that final out. Let's hope they can do it here.
I agree. That's all I'm going to say.
Like Chase makes that final catch in the outfield. Let's envision it here. Everyone goes crazy. Walk off is sweet, though. I'll acknowledge that. But in the position we're in right now and how the game has gone, I wouldn't mind. And I hope we end in the top of the 7th here.
We are hoping that happens. We're going to check Ford's pitch count as it is the bottom of the 7th, the top of the 7th. He's gone the whole game. He's pitched 75 pitches.
Yeah, only 75.
41 strikes, which is only 75. I mean, it has been a fast-paced game. He's been doing great. Next up to bat is the new pitcher for Gloucester, Nolan Aioli. Hopefully we're saying your last name right. If not, hit us at Gmail.
Hit us in the comments. I mean, maybe we'll see him in playoffs. You never know. We'll fix it then.
That's Ford. First pitch in the 7th. Aioli hits it towards center field. Chiarello showcases his speed. One pitch, one out for the Big Blue.
I mean, Chiarello, man, is he fast. He practically jogged that ball, makes the play. And I was just thinking before that pitch, I was like, man, a pop-out, fly-out would be nice right now. And there it is. One pitch, one out. Number 6, Jalen Severino. I'm not good with names. Comes the pitch, hit behind fence, makes a play. 2 more outs for the Big Blue. That's what's needed to beat their NEC rivals this year, as Marblehead can't call BTA a rivalry. Comes the pitch, off speed, but it's too low. 1-1 count, 1 out, 1-0 ball game. Big Blue, top of the 7th. A reminder that obviously the Big Blue batted second in the bottom, so all they need to do is close out the top. Hit to the left, awkwardly down. It's in play. Can Cuddle make the play to second? Can they cut it off? Called safe. Wow. A difficult call by the ump.
I can't believe it. I thought he was out. Gloucester has a man in scoring position. They'll call it a double for Severino. I don't know, man. I do not know.
That is a difficult call to make. You know, he's a big kid. Maybe his hand got on base there before, but the ump was at the angle that he couldn't have seen that hand. So it's always a difficult call. That's a call that can decide a game, that can alter a game's outcome.
Next up to bat, number 3, Luke Sala. Once again, not related to Mo Salah. Just in case any confusion. First pitch is a ball. It's a 1-0 count. Ford looking to try to get this second out. Pitch is called a strike off speed. Gets in there. 1-1 count. Said this maybe 10 times, but I'll say it again. Big implications in this game. As the pitch comes in. Strike 2. 1-2 count. As a potential game to seal the NEC for the Big Blue if they take care of business. Time is called by Salah. Grounded out and popped out as he hits it towards third baseman. Aiden Brown throws it. DiFilippo with a clutch scoop. What a play there. That's 2 outs for the Big Blue. Low note. Man for Gloucester advanced on to third base. It's getting stressful.
It's getting stressful. All it takes is one hit, one error. Up steps number 11, Cade Francis. First pitch, outside pitch. Inside. Oh, sorry, inside. I thought it was inside, but a crazy off speed. 1-1 count, 2 more strikes to end the game. Can he do it? Down.
Wow.
Good catching by Michael. When I mean
Great
catching,
stop.
good blocking.
Great stop. Potential saving a run there.
2-1 count, 2 outs. Strike. 1 more strike, folks. Can Jamison Ford do it for the Big Blue to top their rivals this year? The Fishermen. Hit to Caden Ross. Can he make the play? He does! Swampscott beat the Fishermen in a thriller. 1-0. They reel him in, and they're going to use them as bait. The Fishermen are devastated.
There's no fish left in the sea.
What a game.
And that is it for today's game, folks, with your final score 1-0. Swampscott Big Blue conquering the Gloucester Fishermen. Thanks for joining us on Swampscott Big Blue Athletics. Once again, I'm Alad Sasson.
And I'm George Spelios. Join us next time, which will be Friday, senior night, pending the weather still. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube at Swampscott Big Blue Athletics and our Instagram at Swampscott_EDUTV to stay up to date on all our live streams. Thank you, folks.